What up, y'all, man? So I don't always cover group of five teams on my channel, but I had to talk about this news because this is one of the top guys in the country, especially when it comes to recruiting. And that is no other than Jeremy Hawkins. Now, this is massive because he is leaving and he is going to go to Syracuse. Now, we know Syracuse has pretty much purged a lot, obviously, of their coaches. They got rid of a whole bunch of different coaches on their staff. Friend Brown, after obviously that tough play this year, 3-9, getting blown out by Notre Dame 70-7. He purged his whole staff. Now, he's going to get an elite guy. Now, I don't know if he'll be involved in recruiting, but obviously, this is a guy that absolutely balled out here in Georgia. Top 66 overall class, obviously, from this past year. Again, I know that's high or low, but he did a stellar job of recruiting in the state and just overall. Now, this is some of the stuff he just did this year, right? Maxwell Robinson from Derby, Kansas, 4-star prospect, right? Freddie Wilson, formerly committed to Georgia Tech. I wouldn't necessarily flipped him, but landed him after things broke through with Georgia Tech and him. He landed Freddie Wilson. You also have this stud right here who I got a chance to see in Xavier Butler, who's an all-around just athlete. He's going to be exceptional, obviously, with that program. Just get him the ball in space, and he's going to cook you. And you look at the class overall of the 18 that signed their letter of intent. The majority of them are coming from the state of Georgia. He got Colquitt County in here, Georgia Military College, so many more. So he did a really good job with some of these guys that are underrated, flying on the radar, that need a home. He did an outstanding job of getting these guys in. So it's tough for Georgia State because Georgia State in 2024, they went 3-9. This past year, they went 1-11. And there has been some rumors that Dale McGee might not be there, obviously, when the offseason comes. So that's a tough loss, man. You lose one of the top recruiting coordinators, especially in a group of five, and a guy that's been getting it done for you and bringing in top-tier talent to help turn this thing around, obviously, for Georgia State in the Sun Belt from my alma mater. So a massive loss and a massive addition for Syracuse, obviously, and what they have going. The Orange is trying to improve, and they did just that. Now, look, again, this is a top recruiter. Like I said, he just got Freddie Wilson. Will that defensive line look much better in 2026 with Jeremy Hawkins? I don't know because it's first year, right? But this is an upgrade, obviously, for him. And again, he was the defensive line coach for Georgia State. So he does have the experience of doing it. But like I said, he's also a recruiting coordinator. So if he can recruit at that high of a level, you damn Skippy, he can probably do it with Syracuse. We know some of the talent they've brought in, obviously, with Calvin Russell, 5-star prospect. I feel like Coach Fran Brown is going to get you the pieces you need, and I feel like, obviously, Coach Hawkins is going to do what he needs to do. He's already been recruiting at a high level and bringing in top-end guys. So, massive loss for Georgia State, massive addition for the Syracuse Orange as they look to build out their program and be, once again, competitive in the ACC. This year, not a good year for them, but they look to move up and continue to obviously break through as a program. So we'll see what happens. But massive loss for Georgia State. Y'all comment down below, Panther fans. Do you like this move or don't like it?